My name is Lyz-Stephanie. Nice to meet you. I used to park at the very entrance of the park where I do my shoots and then walk the longest distance because I just didn't think to park somewhere closer, like actually drive through the park and find closer parking. It's hot as monkey balls out here. So first of all, do yourself a favor and carry an umbrella because I would have been baking right now. I always like to buckle down in one or two locations because, you know, once I take out my tripod and set up my camera, I just don't want to be lugging it all over the place. So this is a really pretty spot. So I may do something along this fence. There's also a nice little path here. So what I do is I look for an area that has a few different views, you know, a few different locations. And then right across the way there are some trees that might be really pretty. So let's take a look. Scan my environment before I take everything out of my car. Ready to sit on this thing and it's covered in ants, so when you're doing stuff out in the woods, make sure that you're checking before you sit down because you might get got. Always wanted to take a picture on a low tree like this. I don't know how it's going to go. If a lizard touches me, I promise you guys I am freaking out, but I'm gonna give it a shot. The goal here is to find a good angle for this shot. This might be kind of cool with my legs hanging down. I could also maybe put the camera here and get some really wacky angle that way. I'm nervous, guys. I'm really nervous. So this is a little bit different doing things with my phone. It is kind of nice that I can see what I'm doing and see my poses. So that's a nice change. I haven't used my camera at all so far. Here we go. I just woke up someone's baby and they're coming for me. I gotta get this right. I just chewed off the last. Can't I just give them a chance? Can I? Can we just have a chance to live? All right, guys, I completely forgot that I wanted to like sort of wrap up everything. And yeah, so I didn't do that, so I'm gonna do that now. Your eyes are not deceiving you. My hair is different. It's fall, bitches. What are the tips that I can share from that video? Let's just go back, shall we, and take a look. Okay, so the very first tip is when you get to the park, if you're going to a park that's fairly large, park within the park, not on the outskirts of the park. It's gonna save you time, it's gonna save you energy, it's gonna save you like sweating off your makeup. If you're carrying around a lot of equipment with you, it's gonna save your strength in that sense too. Bring an umbrella with you. I already explained why, and it's obvious. Bring yourself an umbrella, okay? If you can scout the location beforehand, then go ahead and do that. But you know, sometimes it is nice to just give yourself enough time so that you can just wander as you normally would on a nature walk and, you know, stumble on locations that you love serendipitously. It's also a good idea to have a couple of locations like in your, I don't know if repertoire is the right word, but you know, a couple of locations that are your go-to spots so that especially if you're on a bit of a time crunch or maybe the weather is looking a little iffy, that you know that you can go there and you can create some good pictures. My maybe fourth tip, I don't know, is watch where you put your butt. Watch where you put your feet, watch where you put your face. I have a couple of times been this close to walking into a spider's web. I think for people who are used to being out in nature, you know, it's something that you do naturally anyway, but if you're just sort of like immersing yourself in this, just watch it. And you know, when we're taking pictures and stuff, sometimes we can get so into it that we just forget. So this is my little bleep bleep, little ping reminder for you. Watch your butt, watch your feet. Yeah, okay. Look for interesting or unique landscapes. I know, duh, like you're not looking for boring places, but I think sometimes we can be overwhelmed by like, oh, this is just green and everything is pretty and it doesn't matter. But you'll find that some locations are more inspiring to you than others. So, you know, do look for stuff that are going to be interesting. I like to look for locations that have multiple areas of, what's the word? Multiple shot potentials. And it's not always that way. Sometimes it's just like this one spot, this is what I want. But, you know, if you're being resourceful, I think it's a good idea to really just stop, look around and say, okay, what else around here is good before you like pack up and move somewhere else. Because, you know, that one location may have a lot of unique angles that you can get it at from. I'm stepping away. Not only do you want multiple locations or angles, but you also want to move your body. Stand up, sit down, kneel, squat. That might be the same thing. You know, turn at a 45-degree angle, stand with your back towards the camera, straight on. There's just so many options, so make sure that you're moving. You know, incorporate your arms, don't have like dead arms the entire time. But sometimes we get a little too happy and we set our camera down and the light is all bad. So pay attention to where the light is coming from. These particular pictures, the light was abominable. And it made me pay. Yeah, the photography gods made me pay. I used my phone this time and didn't use my camera at all, and it was freeing in a lot of ways because one, I could see myself. My camera doesn't have automatic focus, so seeing myself was nice. It was just so much more portable. You can take really great pictures with your phone. You are going to have less freedom in the editing process, so when you're actually taking the pictures, make sure that you're checking out all of those things, like, you know, the lighting. Leave nothing behind. We're out in nature, presumably because we love it. Let's make sure that we're taking care of the environment. Don't leave anything that you came with. You know, if you're bringing a snack, you know, just collect your things. Just don't be a douchebag like to nature, I guess. And all the things that encompasses. So I went on a trip, which I want to share with you guys soon. I don't know how soon, but I'll start working on that soon. Please, please, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What do you think about these types of videos? Which tip did you find the most helpful? Do you have any questions for me? I would love to hear from you guys. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, iwannabealady, and on my website, iwannabealady.com. All right, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.